Guys, all the cars that you see in these videos are for sale on my website, www.woodsandbarclay.com. Enjoy the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the final walk around video for the 1981 Mercedes 300 SD. Now on the website, there are several videos showing the detailing process, the work I've done on the car, showing me picking up the car and meeting the previous owner. So go on the website, woodsandbarclay.com, to watch all the videos on this vehicle. Let's get started on the walk around. All right, first thing I want to say is big shout out to Scott. He just finished the three-stage detailing, which was buffing, polishing, waxing, and man, he just makes these cars, the original paint looks remarkable. I'm going to go ahead and walk around the car and I'll read off what I've done to the car. I completely went through the brake system. It still had the, the original 40-year-old brakes on there. I did new hoses, new front and rear brake calipers, new brake pads. The rotors on the front had actually already been changed, so I just did new rear rotors. I did a valve adjustment, a new valve cover gasket. Scott, of course, did the three-stage buffing, polishing, waxing, and detailing. I changed the oil, put a new oil filter in. Also sent off the Becker radio to my radio repair tech and had him go through the radio, change the internal battery and the power capacitors, along with installing a internal Bluetooth module. Already has new tires. The previous owner put new tires on here, and the previous owner had also done a transmission fluid flush, coolant, power steering. He had also done a brand new Bosch primer pump, new pre and main fuel filter. And guys, that is all I needed to do to this vehicle. The front suspension had already been rebuilt. Just absolutely incredible condition. Take a look at the inspection video when I'm going through the undercarriage. So let's go ahead and zoom in. Now, unfortunately, in the wintertime, it's like I just can't get a good time to record with the shadows, but I think this is as good as we're gonna get it today. I mean, you can see all of the chrome. This is an example car that, like Scott always says, they don't look like this unless they were stored in a hermetically sealed bag in a garage. I mean, it's just remarkable. There's not even, I don't see any rock chips on the front of the vehicle. Looks like, there we go, there's a little touch up right there. And I think I saw something over here. Oh yeah, there's a few spots right there. But guys, that's original paint. And for it to look like that is truly remarkable. 1981. You can see the chrome up here. So see the blue paint around here? When these cars are parked outside, that fades. That is one of the brightest blue emblems that I've seen. There's literally zero fade on there. That just means it never went outside. It was never parked outside. It was owned originally by a professor at Stanford University. And I think he would just, drive it from work to like the parking garage at the university. And so it was never, and then back home and parked it back in his garage. So it was never, parked outside. The anodized aluminum trim, that's as good as it gets. There is zero cloudiness, no haziness. That's as good as it gets. The window brushes, see these rubber pieces, no cracking at all. All the rubber is in excellent condition. Original Mercedes glass. I don't know if you guys can see that emblem right there. There it is, Mercedes. Let's take a peek on the inside of this car. Okay, here's the shadow. I'm going to go around to the other side of the car because we have to deal with these shadows. If you want to see a better, just look at the detailing video, because I shot video while we were inside under the detailing lights and none of these shadows are here. Sorry, it's tough to do this outside. So the leather, the condition of the leather in this car is truly remarkable. Sometimes the leather in these cars will get hard and dried out. And it is still soft. It hasn't even dried out at all. One of the nicest leather seats I've ever seen in a 300 SD. Look at that. Beautiful condition. All of the wood. So guys, I haven't refinished any of this wood. Oh, there's the Bluetooth radio installed, but yeah, that's the original wood from Mercedes. It hasn't been redone. No cracks or anything. There's all the original books and manuals from the owner. You can see the mileage. I mean, look at the gauge cluster. See how orange all of that is? There's zero UV damage to anything. 59,080 miles. Yeah, again, we have shadows. Sorry about that. Now, you can see Scott, you know, has detailed it. We've covered all the floor mats in plastic. It's much easier to shoot videos in the summertime. The shadows just aren't. The wintertime, they're the worst. Oh, so up here, notice how the leather on the back of the seat, see how the stitching is still tight? See, when they're left outside, parked outside, heat and UV will damage that stitching and it'll start to separate back here. There's none of that on this car. Even the carpet, like in the rear package tray, it's, I'm sure most folks have actually never seen one in this condition before, because it's very rare to see an SD like this. The headliner, beautiful condition. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did redo the visors, and there's a video on that. I did rebuild the, you know, the visor inserts because it had the normal cracking up here in the visors, but these are brand new OEM Mercedes visors. I replaced all that. Same on the passenger side. We'll go take a peek from the other side. Actually, let's go ahead and look at the engine while we're over here. Oh, check this out. So in the door, on the doors, you have those, you know, these are like the vinyl. Well, it's actually almost like a plastic surround that goes around the windows. And see how there's zero wrinkling? Very common for that to wrinkle. You can see a little bit has started right here. See those little bitty wrinkles? But normally that stuff is just all wrinkled. Sorry for the wind. Also the gasket. Look at that. That's the original gasket, guys. Look how good it is. Watch how these doors shut. All the little tabs are still intact on the door strikers. Watch this. Perfect. Let me show you this engine. Now on the 81 models, they still have some design features left over from the 116 chassis. So you notice there's not that little pull tab right here, like on later SDs and 123s. There's actually little handles. There's one here and one here. So it takes two hands to open the hood. You pull those little handles. That's the same as the older 116 chassis. There you go, check this out. Guys, that's all the original zinc plating. Look, it's still on the engine. Now, I have removed all of this when I did a valve adjustment. Everything has been lubricated. You can see how smooth everything moves. Just beautiful. All the little clips are still here. The rubber hoses, like the vacuum hoses, there's no dry rotting on anything. It's remarkable, guys. Like I said, finding them like this is extremely difficult. Of course, there's a new hood pad. And let's go ahead and I'll fire it up, do a quick little blow-by check for you, but this car does not have any blow-by. Let's go ahead and fire it up. Now let's see, this is the valet key right here, meaning it can't open the glove box. But here in the glove box, we have, there's two extra keys. Those will open the glove box. And there's all the books and manuals. There's some extra fuses over there. So let's go ahead and fire it up. Watch our glow plug light. Now, guys, you can't see that because of the sun. So I'll tell you when it goes off. There it goes. Fires right up. Let me turn off the AC. I had that on a second ago. By the way, AC blows ice cold. There you go. Turn that off. You can see our idle. That's around 650, 700, and sometimes I'll bump them up to like 800 or 900, but guys, that feels really good on this car. You can see it's cold engine, excellent cold oil pressure. Look how smooth the engine is. That's awesome. The engine mounts were already done on this car. Now guys, notice this is a plastic oil cap. So normally these cars came with a metal oil cap. So you'll get a little bouncing when you do blow-by tests with the plastic oil cap because it doesn't have the same weight. But you can see there's zero blow-by on this engine. Excellent condition. Let's go ahead and let me shut the hood. We'll demonstrate all the features on the interior. Okay, let's see. Show you the electric seat controls. Let's see. Backwards, forwards, and then there's our seat back, and then seat forward. All this works correctly. Let's do the vacuum lock system. So I'm going to lock it on the driver's side. There you go. You see them all locked. Now, I don't know if you guys could hear that in the video. The SD, there is a separate vacuum pump in the trunk, and it's dedicated for the door locks. The 123s don't have that. So the SDs are always a little faster than the 123s. Here, watch them open. Ready? Open. And I'm not sure if you can hear that, but you'll hear like a buzzing in the trunk when the vacuum pump runs. All right, let's do, here, we'll do the windows here. Here we go. That would be considered perfect condition. Now, I do want to point out on SDs, you see this vinyl right here? Now you can tuck it right back in there. That is a common, this one's actually really good condition. This vinyl always lets loose a little bit around the seat belts, but that's beautiful condition on this one. All right, let's go to this side here. You can see over here too. See, it's tucked in, but yeah, that's very, very good condition for an SD. Let me show these windows here. They work perfect. I mean, that's as good as you could ever want. All right, let's see. We will do the sunroof. Sunroof opens beautifully. It's been lubricated. Now you'll also see how the wind dam is up right here? Watch how the wind dam correctly shuts. Let me close it here. See how quick it is? Watch the wind dam. See how it shuts correctly? And of course, I said I rebuilt these. There's a video showing me doing that, installing the new visors. Beautiful condition. They all work perfect now. And it's funny, Mercedes included this in case the sun is in between there. All the lights in here work correctly. Let's see. Let's do the rear. All right, see that rear dome light. We'll do the hazards. Let's see, I'll demonstrate the radio and antenna. Let me open the door here. And that is military time, yes. Now guys, to set the time on a Becker, you get like a small paper clip and you press in that little button right there. Also, I'll give a quick intro on how to use these Beckers. So when you turn them on, all right, let me show you the antenna. lubricated, perfectly working. But while we're at it, let me show you guys how to work these, because it's not very intuitive. So you can use the automatic scanning, but for example, if you know the station that you want to go to, say when we go to 99.7, you press the star, and then you type it in, 99.7. There you go. Speakers are great. The fader, it's in the back now. Now it's in the back and the front. Now it's only in the front. Fader works correctly.
Yes, I am.
All right, let me turn this off and let's go look at the antenna. Okay, it went down too fast. I didn't get to show it, but yeah, antenna goes down correctly. Okay, what do we have next here? Oh, let's do the side mirror. Down, up, out, in. That seat motor is in excellent condition. I'm sorry, the mirror motor is in excellent condition. Let's see, what else can I show you guys here? The defroster works. You can see the little light turned on. AC, it's like a vortex out of here. It works great. There you go, put it on low. And of course, when you press the auto button, that's your climate control. It's cold outside now, so that oh, yeah, there you go. It just kicked on. Now, also on the 81 SDs, you'll notice the temperature sensor is right here. In 82, Mercedes moved it to right here. But on the 123s, it's also right here. And they might have done that just to like clean up the dash. You can see it just increased the fan automatically for us. Let me turn that off. All right, what else can we show you? The seat controls, actually, they work over here great too. Let's see. Forward, back, and then lean the seat back there, and then lean the seat forward. All of that works. Now, for the vacuum system, it should take 2 seconds maximum to shut off the engine vacuum shutoff, because it's a vacuum controlled. So I'll turn this key. We'll watch the RPMs. Ready? 1,000. A 1 second shut off. Excellent condition. All right, guys, I'm back in the shop and I've turned the lights out. We're going to turn on our headlights. I wanted to show you all the gauges correctly light up, and our dimmer switch. See, we correctly dim and brighten the gauges. Also, all of the lights here, see how all these are lit up correctly, including the window switches. See, watch, I'll turn out the headlights. See how those all turned off? See how they all turned on now? Just wanted to point out that all of that works correctly. I think that's it, you guys. Not really sure if there's anything else I can show you guys on this car. Everything works 100%. One of the nicest 1981 300 SDs in the world. Like, no question about that. It's really hard to find anything nicer than this. Anyway, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, check out the website, woodsandbarclay.com. I think there's 5 or 6 more videos on this car. Watch the detailing video, because we really show the interior with the detailing light inside, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time. Take care.